All right, so you came to this video because you want to know what are the best jobs in real estate. And I'm going to give you the answer. Why? I'm going to give you the answer because of Chris Matthews. So you can thank Chris Matthews. By the way, hey Chris DM'd me on YouTube and was like, hey Matt, what are the best jobs in real estate? So I'm like, hey Chris, I'll make you a video. So if you're watching this video, you can give it a like and that will thank Chris for answering you. So why would I know what the best jobs are in real estate? Let me introduce myself if we haven't met. My name is Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Leasing University. We're the #1 training in the real estate industry for people that work in multifamily. So those luxury apartments, even affordable apartments, anything where you're renting where you live. Our company trains people how to lease those multifamily assets. But I know a lot about real estate in general, and for sure, I know a lot about the jobs. So when you ask yourself, okay, well, what are the best jobs in real estate? The first one that maybe pops into your mind is you're like, I could become a real estate agent and I could get one of those shows on Bravo, right? Like Selling Sunset. I could get like Selling Des Moines, right? And I could be Danny from Selling Des Moines, right? Or Denise from Selling Des Moines. Yeah, you could, okay? And for sure, being a broker, being an agent is one of the best jobs in real estate. However, you need to get licensed, right? Which is very expensive. Here's another issue with being an agent or a broker. Once you do get licensed by the state, which is very expensive and takes a long time, you're not going to make much money in the beginning. Typically, you're going to work under another agent, under another broker. You're in some sort of system. I don't want to say it's a pyramid scheme, but it's a system where you got to pay your dues. You got to pay your dues. There's nothing wrong with paying your dues. But most real estate agents and brokers do not make $20 million a year. Most real estate agent brokers don't even make $20,000 their first year. The average is like $7 grand, right? You're lucky if you close one deal and you got to split that commission like 4 ways. So most real estate agents and brokers are also baristas on their spare time, right? Because they need money, because eating, I don't know, it's crazy. It's a fad. We're all into it these days. You got to eat. Weird, right? So real estate agent and broker. Yes, there are people selling sunset, right? And $1 million listings. But there's also a lot of people that are like watching the sunset because I live in a van down by the river and got no listings, right? So it's feast or famine. Hey, I'm not trying to talk you out of it. I'm just being real with you. The other best jobs in real estate are all those menial jobs. So I'm going to be an appraiser. I'm going to be a real estate adjuster. I'm going to be a mortgage broker, right? I'm going to work in the nuts and the bolts and the moving parts of this real estate machine, okay? It's good if you want an office job. Personally, doesn't excite me because I want to make commissions. I want to make that variable comp. I want to have the ability for my career to go through the roof. And when you're an appraiser or an adjuster, I don't know too many people that started their career, comment below if you're one of them, they could be out there, started their career as a appraiser and adjuster, and now they're the CEO of a REIT, right? A real estate investment trust, and they've got, $5 billion in assets that they're managing, right? It doesn't really happen. So let me bring you to the one that I think is the best job in real estate. And by the way, if you've made it this long, thank you for suffering through this. Please hit the like button. I'm here for you. You can ask me any questions you want. The job that I would look at getting if I was you, if I could jump through that screen, what I would do is I would consider being a multifamily, so that's apartments for lack of a better word, a multifamily leasing consultant or a property manager. Why? Don't need to get licensed by the state. You can start right now, right? You could go through training like our training, okay? You don't even need our training. You could apply for the jobs right now. I'm going to tell you, most apartment communities, they cost well over $100 million. If you don't have experience or training, they're probably going to tell you, hey, we'll call you if we need you, but we're looking for somebody with a little more experience, right? Why wouldn't they? They spend $100 million on the community. They don't want to take on risk on somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. However, if you can get that job, without any training at all, my hat's off to you, right? I'd love to help you get the job. You can earn your certified leasing consultant credential with us over at leasinguniversity.com in like 3 weeks. If you would like, most of the people in the industry know me. I'd even be willing to, maybe you could talk me into, please don't bribe me, I won't take your bribes, but I could write you a letter of recommendation. I'd be happy to allow you to list me on your reference, right? As long as you've gotten your CLC credential through Leasing University. But either way, you get hired. You figure out how to get hired without our credential, you get hired. Here's the cool thing about working as a leasing consultant. It's great base salary, so you don't have to worry about starving and having to be a barista while you're also a leasing consultant. Variable compensation in the form of bonuses and commissions, spiffs, you name it, it exists in this industry. And tremendous job stability, and even more than the job stability, tremendous opportunity for advancement. Are there people that are CEOs of large REITs that are in charge of $5 billion worth of assets that started off as a leasing consultant? Yes. And I can name 3 of them right now. I'm not going to name names on this video because I don't want to get in trouble, but I know 3 of them right now that started at the bottom, worked their way all the way up to the top. So it's a great, great industry for you. That's the jobs that I would look at. If you're really gung-ho and you like have a dream, right? Like those people that get on the Greyhound bus and go to Hollywood, and you want to be an agent, go for it, man. Please subscribe to this channel. The tips on this channel will help you with that. If you want to just like get locked in and get in the fast track and like not have to swim upstream but swim with the current, go with multifamily. Tremendous opportunity, tremendous job stability. You're going to have fun. You're going to get a lot done. You're going to meet a lot of great people. You're going to get like raises, promotions, raises, and maybe a few, I don't know, promotions, right? It's a tremendous, tremendous industry. Hope that helps. Again, please smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're already working in the industry. Subscribe to the channel if you're thinking about getting a job in the industry. And until the next video, I want you to be great, and I want you to get those leases. I'll see you soon. The way people rent apartments has changed. Today's renter has access to more information. Today's renter has more choices. The apartment industry needs you. Studies have shown that moving is the most stressful life event. The old sales training, well, it just doesn't work today. I'd like to teach you how to take the stress out of leasing apartments in a way that's meaningful to you and your renters and get you 7 times more leases. I'll show you how the perfect leasing process works. I'm gonna walk you through everything from answering the phone to closing the lease. I'm gonna show you how to determine your prospects' wants and their needs so that you can build value in your apartments. You will learn how to handle any objection or complaint. I'm gonna show you how to connect with your renter so it's easy for them to rent with you. I've taught the best property management companies and thousands of people just like you how to lease apartments. Property management is complicated. I'll simplify it for you. There's more competition than ever before. I'm gonna show you how to be number 1. All of a sudden, your career, it's gonna make perfect sense. Even if you've never worked in sales or property management before. And for the advanced property manager, I'm gonna show you how to take things to the next level. Leasing University is a new, simple, step-by-step process that's effective. We're gonna help you become a rock star in property management. I'm Matt Easton, and this is Leasing University.